hello. So this is the last one for Inktober. Yay. So I hope everyone had a good Inktober. So this is the Spirit Witch. So I'm just tracing, tracing the drawing. This one is my favorite out of all of them. Of course, turns out the last one is my favorite, but it's not usually how it goes. Oh, I don't know, I wish I well, I like her hair. Would have been cool if it was, well, I figured out how to do to make it more wispy instead of just the shape. But it's nice, I still like her hair the way it is. And her eyes are, I like her eyes, and just her pose is the most interesting out of all of them. That's probably why I like it. And I like how I did her skirt. Sorry, it's early. The only way I get quiet enough in this house to record without a lot of background noise is if it's really early in the morning and everybody else is still sleeping. So yeah, the technique is like making the lines thicker where there's shadow worked out the best. Though I think it's still pretty inconsistent. But yeah, I've never really tried very hard to do different line weights in the past. I've always just failed. And so here, in my sketch, she had, like my digital sketch, I had the shapes of little spirits, but I wanted to try doing them on a negative space. So I just put them down and then dabbed away the ink, which is cool. I wish I'd got rid of that little dark, that really wet spot in the middle there. Because I try and get rid of it after, and it messes up, and it's just this weird dark spot. But it's not as bad as me trying to do that with that fire around the fire for the fire witch. This turned out way better. That was terrible. Yeah, I like I did these little swirlies in those dabbed away spaces. It looks pretty cute, I like it. Her hat, I wish her, I mean, the end of her hat looks, you know, wispy is totally the wrong word, but, I want to make it look like a, you know, ghost tail. Like, you know, the classic kind of cartoony ghost tail. I mean, it looks kind of weird, but, I should have made it, like, into a swirl or something. Or I should have made the Earth Witch into like a swirl, like a plant kind of swirly, and then the way the Earth Witch's hat ends should have been the way her hat ended, but oh well, too late now. It's just a really small detail, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, so I'll end up gonna talk about I'm gonna summarize all of it pretty soon. So yeah, I like how shading on her skirt. So I don't know how to transition over to the next section. Right. So I just wanted to talk about, like, to summarize. Well, here they all are. Don't really all fit on camera. Out of all of them, I don't know, my favorite one is still this one. Well, I don't know, I guess it's a tie between these two. Actually, I do like this one. I like this one better. This last one. I really like the fire one though. I like her face and her hair. And the hands. I'm very proud of those hands. Though this one, I really like. I really like. I guess I could say I like all of them, except the first one. I don't know. I don't know what about it I don't like. Well, the skirt. It just seems like an object pasted on her. I mean, this one just looks like her skirt is just, you know, like a piece of paper pasted on. But I really like her hair and her face. Like that makes up for it. Yeah, actually, definitely, my favorite one is the last one. Yeah. My favorite face is fire, and the hands in fire. One thing I wish that I had spent more time on in the drawing phase is the boots. They look like the least thought out thing in all of them. But I like all of these ones. The water one, her boots are the same color as hers. As her skirt. I wish I'd made it darker. It looks better on everybody else where they're dark, you know. Anyway, so I'm happy I finished my goal. My goal was to do one a week. And I did it. Though this week, like the last 2 weeks, I was having a bad time symptom-wise, so they were difficult, especially this one. But I did it. I'm happy I did it. And funny, I started going darker and darker. Well, when I drew it out, I always pictured her as the darkest skin tone. I want her to be tan. Hers, it makes sense her skin being white because she's a spirit witch. I wish I had put a little bit of color on her skin. Like, I mean, color. A little bit of tone on her skin, kind of like hers. Hers would have been good. The skin tone. Also, actually, main big difference in the. I don't like the. I mean, I like the smile, but her eyes are the biggest. I think that's what I don't like. Yeah, I think that's what I don't like about it. Like, I really like her eyes, and just look at the difference. They're much smaller. And then Fire, her eyes are smaller too. And yeah, her eyes are smaller. I've been not really liking anything I'm drawing lately. I think, yeah, when I'm sketching and I draw big eyes like how I usually do, I'm just not liking it. Okay, anyway, about the inking. I do actually really like that dip pen. Anyway, yeah, the first. But yeah, I like how I think the line's thicker where the shadow is. Worked out pretty good, actually. I'm happy with that. One thing you'll notice, I made all of the hat and cape are all the same color on everybody I tried. And I didn't, it wasn't supposed to be a theme, but all of their hair is white. And the band on their hat. I didn't intend on that, it just ended up happening that way, but I think it's cute. It kind of ties them all together. Yeah. Anyway, I'll just close up on all of them one last time, and then I will sign off. So is water. I do like the, transparency there. Anyway, and the Air Witch. I like her hat. And Fire. I think her pose is one of the more interesting ones. Yeah. And Earth. I like her hair. Supposed to be like vines. Yeah. And Spirit. Yeah, actually. I guess my favorite ones are the ones with the slightly more interesting poses. Whereas these two, though I really like her. I don't know, it's just this one I don't like. Anyway, so that's Inktober. Like I said, I'm really happy that I was able to finish. Glad I prepped beforehand. Yeah, and I hope I can do more next Inktober. Depends on, where I'm at with my health, if I get better, or if I get better. But yeah, maybe next year I'll do, if I'm at the same level health-wise as I am, I'll do the same. Well, not the same, but you know, 1 a week as my challenge. That would be cool. Anyway, thank you for watching. Bye. Bye.